The cool wind tugged at your hairs as you stood outside Big Kid's tall glass building, your heart pounding like a war drum in your chest. You took a shaky breath, blushing down at the tiny hand holding yours, soft, warm, and familiar. Your son's June, 5 years old, born of love, raised in silence. Today, everything was about to change. Yoma, are you nervous? He asked sweetly, tugging at your coat. You forced a small smile. A little baby, but I am okay. He nodded innocently, unaware of the storm waiting upstairs. You had not seen Jungkook since the night you left Seoul, pregnant, scared, in love, but convinced that love was not enough to hold on to someone like him. He had the world at his feet, and you were just you. And now, 5 years later, here you were bringing him the truth he never knew he needed. The receptionist gave you a confused look when you asked for him. No appointment. No, he replied softly. Just tell him. Wine is here. Minutes passed like hours, and then he came. Jungkook stepped off the elevators, his presence as commanding as ever. His dark eyes found you instantly, and then flickered to Jeon. He froze, the hallway seemed to shrink around you both. Ryan, what is this? Your throat burned. He's your son, you whispered. Jungkook's expression shattered like glass. Inside a quiet conference room, Jeon was distracted by crayons and paper, while you and Jungkook stood a few feet apart, each word between you a wound reopening. You had my child, and you did not tell me, he asked, voice thick with disbelief and barely contained anger. How could you, Ryan? Tears starting to fall. I thought I was doing the right thing. You were at the peak of your career. You did not need a baby or me pulling you down. You did not even give me a chance. He snapped. You made that choice for me. I was scared. You'd admit, your voice cracking. You were everywhere. Billboards, TV, stages. I did not want to be the girl who ruined your future. You were never going to ruin anything. He said hoarsely, I loved you. You looked away. Sometimes love is not enough. His eyes stopped to tunes through the glass. Do you know how many nights I wondered what you left without a word? And now to find out I missed his first steps, his first word. I know, he whispered. I will never be able to undo that. I can't make it right. Silence stretched between you. Why now? He asked, because he started asking who his father was, and I could not lie anymore. He closed his eyes as if in pain. He does not know me, but he can. You said softly, if you want to, Jungkook stared at the little boy who had his eyes, his smile, his dimpled cheeks. A boy who should have known him as Appa. From the beginning, he nodded, voice trembling, I want to. The weeks that followed were slow, tentative. Jungkook started spending time with Jeon, small things. Ice cream dares, park visits, coloring together, and you washed a bittersweet edge in your chest. They clicked instantly. Jeon laughed like never before, and Jungkook smiled like he had something real to come home to. But no matter how beautiful the moments were, regret loomed like a shadow behind every hug, every bedtime story. One night, You and Jungkook sat on a bench outside your apartment building, watching June fall asleep through the window. He finally broke the silence. Do you ever think about what it would have been like if you had not left? All the time you whispered, I pictured us in a small house, the three of us, you teaching him to sign, seeing me making dinner alive where I did not run. He looked at you, eyes glassy. I miss you so much. It hurt. You wiped away a tear. I miss you too. His hand brushed yours. We could try again, he said. For him, for us. Your heart leaped, but it quickly sank. I wish we could, you said, but we are not the same people anymore. His hand stilled. You will always have a place in June's life, you added, but I think maybe we were meant to love each other in another lifetime. Jungkook turned away, blinking hard. So that's it. You nodded slowly. That's it. Months passed. June began calling him Appa. Naturally, he and Jungkook were inseparable in the way only blood can bind hearts. Jungkook never missed a weekend, never forgot a school event. But he never touched you again, not the way he once did, not the way he still wanted to. One rainy afternoon, he helped carry June to the car after a birthday party. The boy was asleep on his shoulder, fingers curls in Jungkook hoodies. I should go, he whispered. You nodded, but as he turned to leave, you stopped him. Jungkook, he turned, Shane dotting his eyelashes. Thank you, you said, for forgiving me. He gave a faint smile. I forgave you. The second I saw his face, you hesitated. Do you ever hate me? No, he said immediately. But sometimes I hate the time we lost. You both stood there, 5 years of memories that never happened, stretching like an invisible wall between you. Then he leaned forward, gently brushing his lips to your forehead. A goodbye, a thank you, I love that never stopped, but had no place to grow anymore. Year passed, Gion grew taller, stronger. His eyes still sparkled with the same wonder, and Jungkook remained birthday cards, school recitals, father-sons camping trips. But the two of you never rekindled the romance. You looked each other deeply, but love does not always mean staying. Sometimes it just means showing up, even when it hurts. At Jeon's graduation ceremony, you and Jungkook sat beside each other. He handed you a tissue when you cried. You smiled when he whispered, "We did good." Hmm. And in that quiet moment, you knew some chapters did not get rewritten, but they are still beautiful, even if they end in regret. The end.